Hello, children. Good morning. I hope you all are doing well. Since we have completed the chapter explanation in the last video, today we will discuss the question answer. I had even asked you to do the exercise part. I hope you all have done it. So, today we are going to do the question answer and the exercise discussion of the chapter The Cherry Tree. So, let's begin. First, we'll come up with the in-text question. Okay. For in-text question, the first question given is, let's have a look. Where did Rakesh live? What did grandfather tell Rakesh to do with the cherry seed? Okay. Rakesh lived with his grandfather on the outskirts of Mussoorie. Grandfather told Rakesh to plant the cherry seed. See, children, you have to remember here that we need not write the answer in the same line. Since the question is having two parts, so my answer should also show the two parts in it. The first, as we are writing it, we can write it, but for the second part of the question, we need to change the paragraph. Okay, I hope you all got it. Let's come to second question. How did Rakesh and grandfather knew that it was springtime? Where did the wild duck fly in the spring? Rakesh and his grandfather knew that it was springtime because the wild duck were flying towards the north direction. The wild ducks were flying to Siberia. Number 3. Where did Rakesh go during the monsoon? What did he do there? What does the word intention means? Rakesh went home to his village during the monsoon. He went there. We need to change the paragraph here and we'll write, he went there to help his mother and father with the planting, sowing and plowing. And the last, the word intention means what one aims or plans to do. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next question given here is, which two visitors did Rakesh find on the cherry tree? What did he do with them? Rakesh found a bright green praying mantis and a hairy caterpillar on the cherry tree. I hope you remembered, no? These two were found on the cherry tree. What did he do with them? Yes, Rakesh let the praying mantis to remain on the branch, but he removed caterpillar who was eating the leaves. Let's come to the next question. Question 5. What made grandfather unhappy in winter? What effect did this have on his story? The road from the valley was blocked during the winter for several days. There were no newspaper and this made grandfather quite grumpy. His stories began to have unhappy ending. Okay, let's come to question 6. What does the word nectar means and what is the word blossom means? The word nectar means a sweet liquid that is produced by flowers and collected by bees for making honey. The word blossom means a flower. We have to write here a flower or a mass of flower. Okay. See, children, when you will have open your book, you will have a look. One part is given, that is quick answer. So they have asked us that who came to the cherry tree, who all were the visitors to the cherry tree, and for what they came to the cherry tree. Okay, who all were the visitor? The praying mantis, caterpillar, bees, tiny birds, bulbuls, scarlet minivet, and a goat. Okay, they came to the cherry tree to feast on its nectar, blossom, leaves and cherries. Next we'll come to reference to context part. Okay, for the first question, bit A, the question asked here is, who said this and to whom? Grandfather said this to Rakesh. Bit B, what was the speaker referring to? Rakesh's grandfather was referring to the cherry seed that Rakesh had with him. It would be seed, cherry seed that Rakesh had with him. Next comes, how did the person being spoken to put it to some use? Rakesh put the seed to some use by planting it in the ground. Okay. Next, question 3 bit A. Who said this and to whom? Rakesh said this to the caterpillar. Why did the speaker not want the creature to stay? Rakesh did not want the caterpillar to stay because it was feasting on the cherry tree's leaves. Bit C. What does this line tell you about the speaker? These lines tells us that Rakesh was a kind boy who did not harm the caterpillar. Next question. Who is referred to as he in this line? Rakesh is referred to as he in this line. Bit B. From where could he see the mountains? Answer. Rakesh could see the mountains from where he lay under the cherry tree. Bit C. What does the expression striding away into the clouds means? Answer would be, this expression means that the range of mountains extended up to a great distance where they were covered by clouds. It appeared as if the mountains ended in the clouds. So, we'll come with the question, read, reflect, write. First question is, question 5 is, how did Rakesh and his grandfather spend the winter evenings? Okay. So the answer would be, on winter evenings, Rakesh and his grandfather used to sit by a charcoal fire. Grandfather would tell Rakesh stories about people who turned into animals, and Rakesh would read to him from the newspaper. Okay, they have asked, in question 6, they have asked us to describe the two occasions when the cherry tree was thought that it has died. Like Rakesh thought it to have been died. Okay, let's have a look at the answer. We have to narrate that incident briefly. Rakesh had thought that the cherry tree had died on two occasions: when a goat had eaten all its leaves, and when a woman chopped off half the tree while cutting the grass. Let's have a look to the next question. What question does Rakesh ask at the end of the story? What do you think he means by the question? At the end of the story, Rakesh wondered what it felt like to be God. He was amazed at how a small seed he had planted had grown into a beautiful tree. He was happy that his efforts had been fruitful. Let's see the next question. Bit 8. Would you consider Rakesh and his grandfather to be nature lovers? And why do you think it is important to plant trees? Answer would be, yes, Rakesh and his grandfather were nature lovers. They spent a lot of time outdoors, took care of trees and plants, and never harmed any living creature. It is important to plant trees because trees clean the air and gives us oxygen. They also provide us with food, shelter, and other resources. Question 9. Nothing is lucky if you put it away. If you want luck, you must put it to some use. Give an example of your own to illustrate this quote. So the answer would be, while we require money for sustenance, it is of no use if we simply put it away. However, if we keep it in a bank, it will reap interest, and we will be able to bank on our savings. So here we have finished with the question answer part. Let's come to the exercise. For exercise today we are going to read about synonyms. Okay children, see, we have to remember one thing. The word synonym means it can be a word or an expression or a group of words which is having same or nearly same meaning. Okay, which can have same or nearly same meaning. Like if I write sick, S-I-C-K, sick, and if I write ill, aren't these two words same? Definitely yes, these are same. Other than that, one more example I can give you, like if I write sad or if I write unhappy, aren't these two words having the same meaning? Yes, they are having. So that's what synonym means. Okay children. And one more thing, here they have given us two words. What are those two words? Let's have a look. Like big and large. If we talk about two words, big and large, they are also having the same or almost the same meaning. So let's come to the exercise part. They have asked us to replace the underlined word with the appropriate synonym. So for the daring, what we can use? Fearless. But B, for answer, what could be the synonym? Result or solution? Solution. Great, for great, what could be the synonym? Talented. For sad, what it could be? Either dejected or pathetic? Dejected. For natural, what it could be? It could be native. Now we'll come to, we have to insert a, an or the. See children, before that everything is given in the book. You need to read it and remember it. It would be better if you learn where to use the, where to use a, where to use an. Okay children, so let's have a look to the answer. For the first one, the sun rises in the east. The sun, the east. But B, during my trip to Europe, I visited France, the United Kingdom and the Netherlands. The United Kingdom and the Netherlands. But C, I am planning to go to the Caribbean island with the Royals. Vishwa Mohan Bhatt plays the guitar very well. But E, the Pacific Ocean separates the Asia and Australia from the Americas. Bit F, an east wind is a wind that originates from the east. Bit G, tourists from the world over flock to visit the Taj Mahal. Bit H, we plan to visit the Natarajans this evening and we are making a bouquet of flowers for them. A bouquet of flowers. Bit I, Kirti did not have an umbrella, so we bought her one. Bit J, it was the best book in the whole lot. The best. Bit K, Manjali went to China for the third time this year. Bit L, please return the encyclopedia I lent you. Next page, it is given. Bit question M, there is a planetarium at the end of this road. A planetarium. Bit N, there are many versions of the Mahabharata. Oh, my friend was late by an hour or two. We are using an because it is pronounced as R. Okay, so that is why we are pronouncing it as R. So the first word there is vowel. So that is why we are writing and there. I hope it is clear. So we have finished up with this video. I hope you liked it.